afternoon, everybody. My name is Austin Hubert, and this is going to be my first video ever here on YouTube. That's a full length, that's not just a short. And what we're going to be covering is different causes in the world for charity that you can get out and support, that anybody can get behind. And the one I chose for this video is going to be why you should adopting animals and adopting dogs, cats, whichever tickles your fancy. There's all different amazing animals out there. And for the first, basically we're going to cover the who, what, when, where, and why of why you should adopt. But in this one, first point is going to be the who. Like, who does this affect? In adoption, you are saving the life of that animal, and that pet will always be there by your side. The animal you're saving will always take care of you when you are down. They will love you when no one else seems to be there. Pets are the best companions you could ever ask for. Point two. What does adopting a pet in the world, how does it benefit the world? It takes an animal off the street and it gives them a better life than what they would had before. Some cases they are owner surrenders and not strays, in which case you have the chance to build their trust back in people. Animals are just like humans. If they feel abandoned, they are going to lose trust. I know with mine, I had which I'll be showing you all later in this video. I had to build his trust back in me, because he had lost all trust he had in humans. He was very scared. Yeah, they would. Point number three, when can you adopt? Shelters are always available for adoptions, but during the times of COVID, they're not always available. You have to call ahead and schedule an appointment so you can get in there and make sure you're following all the rules and guidelines. You have to get in there quick, because some shelters are overrun with animals, because you never know how many they bring in each week. Like, for example, with mine right now, Riker, he was actually an animal about to be put down, because when I first found him at the shelter, and he had been there for almost a month, unfortunately, and I had to make the choice to just go ahead and get it done, because I knew he was the one for me. I built that connection with him. For example, the great thing about adopting is you can actually meet multiple animals and see which one you can build the best connection with. And that's how I ended up with Riker, and I loved it every day since. Point four, where can you adopt? Every town and city has their own shelters that you can go to. If you live in an area without one, you can check websites to see areas that might have shelters that are overrun at the moment. Shelters also host adoption fairs and events at businesses in town, where you can go and meet a few of the prospective animals that are up for adoption. And yeah. Point five is going to be covering why you should adopt. It's going to be multiple points, 10 points to be exact, on why you should adopt, and I'll be doing those just shortly. Point one on why you should adopt is life will never be boring again. One thing that is for certain is that life with a rescue pet brings big changes in the best way. Say goodbye to predictable nights and your boring routine, and say hello to a new lease on life. Your new pet will keep life exciting, fresh, and full of love. That's my best impression of a heart. Point 2 for why you should adopt is you'll have a lifelong BFF. I know with our dogs, especially mine, Riker, he's the best dog I could have ever asked there for. He's always there when I need him. He's always there to cheer me up. What could be better than having a lifelong friend? In your time with your rescue dog or cat, you'll have a confidant, a pal, and ultimately a beloved family member. You'll never feel lonely, and in return, neither will your shelter pet. Point 3 of why you should adopt is you'll increase your social interactions. When you go on walks with your dogs, you'll get out there and meet new friends at the dog park or walking around the block. Most dogs don't know any enemies. They just see a new person and they do their best to become friends with everybody they meet. Point 4 as to why you should adopt is you'll be able to distress and unwind with someone who will never judge you. When you're talking with friends and stuff, you never know if they're truly there for you or if they're listening and judging you by every word you tell them. The great thing about having a shelter pet is they don't know half of what you're saying half the time, but they do know that they love you and they will always be there to listen for you. Life is full of stresses, but your rescue dog is always there to listen. They won't ever judge you or let you down. Taking some time to distress with your furry friends can help you unwind and keep you at peace. I know when I'm having a stressful moment, I can go find my dog wherever he is, either if he's in the yard or in the house, and he will be there and always be there to comfort me, and I can just go pet him, and it always calms me down. Number 5. You're fighting back against cruel breeding. Now, no, not all breeding facilities are cruel. There are some good ones out there, but there are a lot of bad ones that are just for profit. Puppies purchased at PetStars are almost always come from cruel breeding facilities where dogs are confined to small, filthy spaces and receive little to no veterinary care. By adopting from your local shelter or rescue, you are giving back to your community instead of helping cruel breeders profit. You have someone new to shop for. Point 6. It's always fun to spoil your pets. Bringing home a new furry family member gives you a reason to do just that. You can enjoy all the retail therapy you want while making sure your new rescue dog is living in the lap of luxury. You can buy them dog treats. You can buy them clothes for your dogs. You can buy beds. There's so many different accessories you can buy for your pets these days. You can buy chew toys. You can buy ropes. There's big bones. Oh, so many amazing things. All of our dogs love them. They're all rescues, and they enjoy every toy we have ever bought them. You get a chance to stay active. Point 7. Maybe you're trying to live a more active lifestyle, or maybe you're just looking for a new adventure. Either way, a new four-legged friend gives you a reason to get outdoors and stretch your legs. Because honestly, with technologies these days, we are just staying put. I'm guilty of it myself. I can't say I'm perfect. Staying in a sedentary lifestyle, and we're not getting as active as we need to. And one way to help combat with that is getting out with your dogs, taking them on walks, playing fetch, having fun, making new friends, going on hikes and all that. Point 8. You're giving a second chance to a deserving animal, an opportunity to find their voice. Beyond just helping an animal in need, you are giving a rescue an opportunity to find their voice, but to be themselves and get a second chance to become a dog beyond the walls or of a rescue. You truly give them the keys to start anew in a life where second chances can often be hard to come by. They're very few and far between, but you won't regret it one bit. I know I haven't. Your point number 9. Your unconditional love. What could be better? The dogs, when you rescue a dog, they know nothing but you. Unlike you, they don't meet a whole lot of other dogs or other people that they can become friends with. So they have you, and all they can do is give you their unconditional love, and all they ask is you give them love back. Many people worry about connecting with a rescue dog, but shelter dogs have so much love to give, and they won't ever stop giving it to you once you let them into your heart. And once you let them in, you'll never look back. Your point 10. Hey, last one here. All right. You're saving more than one life. It goes without saying that when you adopt a rescue pet, you're saving a life, but you're actually saving more than one. By adopting, you're helping make space for another animal in need and helping to give them the opportunity to become beloved pets. Like I said before, shelters do become overrun with animals, and it's hard with the lack of people there to adopt. It gets hard for them to make space for new ones. So the more animals that get adopted, the more animals that they can bring in. Deciding to adopt a rescue pet or a shelter dog is an important decision. It can be tough to take into account everything you'll need to be prepared for, both expected and unexpected, like dog food, cat food, when you're going on vacation, a place for your animal to stay, stuff like that, and unexpected, like veterinary bills, the shots they need, surgery if anything happens. It's the same as with any other animal you find. You never know what's going to come up. Life is very unpredictable. What you make of it is your decision. But the rewards of adopting a four-legged friend outweigh most concerns and fears many people have concerning adoption. In summary, basically, you never know what life is going to throw at you, but one thing you can rely on is if you have a pet of your own, they will always be there for you, support you, not judging, always taking care of you, and all they ask is for you to take care of them. So make sure to get out there, adopt. Those pets will always hold a special place in my heart, and they will in yours as well. Like, here's our small little ones. We have the 2 Chihuahuas. That is Sue on the door, and then Nancy back there in the background. That's Ollie. And then we have my big boy right there, Riker. I love them all to death. They're all rescues, and I highly recommend it. If you haven't ever considered it before, I highly recommend it. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment other causes you possibly want to see me do spotlights on in the future videos. And I hope you all will drop a like, and I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure to turn on the notification bell as well. And remember, you're all awesome and amazing. You are champions, and victory is coming. And until next week, adios. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a follow on our Twitter page, our Instagram, and our TikTok. We are almost to 5,000 followers on TikTok, which is pretty incredible. Thank you to everybody for all your support. Hope you have a wonderful day.